Hey guys, this is Dr. E from DrESkateboard. Today I want to do a continuation of the video where somebody said that there was actually a crack in my video. So I took the bearings out, and indeed there is a crack. Now none of the other wheels have cracked, so that's good news. But there's clearly a crack that's formed there. And let me go ahead and grab some pliers and see if that's weak enough to pull out. So this right there, you'll see that crack. I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but I think, let me see if this thing falls apart. Yeah, you see that? So it's cracked already right there. I can actually move that part of the piece. Ooh, look at that. So let me see if I can snap it off. So let's say there's a little bit more force going into it, and it's just gonna snap off. You see that? The separation of the plastic. But what I can say is that that's the only crack I found. None of these other three wheels have cracks. I took a closer look. But yeah, I do think this could be a particularly huge problem. Just the design, itself isn't that great. Look at that. You see that? So there's clearly a crack. Over time, that's gonna develop into bigger cracks, obviously. And let me see if I can just, yeah, look at that. So I guess I could epoxy it for right now. But yeah, that's a crack. It didn't crack all the way through. It just cracked on the outside. So that's a good thing. But basically, this is basically attached to this spoke, so this spoke itself is going to start coming off. But yeah, that's clearly a crack. That should not happen. None of my other wheels have that happened, and this is a brand new 83mm that I haven't used. All right, I just want to show you side by side. So difference. What the problem is, the design problem, and you can see the spokes are a lot thinner, right, than even on smaller wheels. Now in comparison, sorry, don't worry about the tape. I was building my own drift wheels. This is an MBS 100mm. Look at how they designed it. The spokes are actually way thicker than normal. So one thing I like about MBS, one thing I can say, see how the wheel got bigger and they made the spokes bigger to compensate? But what happened with iWonder or Sleep Revolution wheels, the 120mm, they basically made the spokes smaller. So what do you think is going to happen? You can guess it. So I would, if you're still using these, I would just avoid these unless you're going pretty slow, like, I don't know, if you're going like 10-15 miles per hour, they're probably not going to break. But the only real time these are going to break is under a lot of pressure. If you go up hills, down hills a lot, if you tend to go like more than 20 miles per hour, I mean, obviously your wheel fails, and that could cause you to fall off in a bad fashion and kill yourself and whatnot. But as you can see, the spokes design is just simply not there. So I'm not going to ride this. But let me go ahead and show you that crack here. And I was really surprised because one of you guys, after my last video, somebody actually picked that up and put it on IMUGR so I could see it. And then upon testing it, see that? That's a that piece has just come down. It's came off already. And I don't want to destroy these wheels for right now because I think these wheels are still fine, just not on motorized longboards, right? Don't go like downhill with them. But what I might do is just put it on my non-motor longboards. And like I say, if this thing doesn't balance, let me grab another huge problem I found. The design itself. Oh, let me put some bearings on there. Sorry, I was just making a quick video here. Ended up a little bit longer. So one of the problems I found, I was going to show you, but since I've got the bushings here, and you notice that the core is not even. You see that? is slightly off. It's not smooth. And that causes it to sort of roll. The weight, even distribution, I don't think it's right. Let me actually go ahead and show you with another wheel here. Yeah, to see if the... Alright, I'm just going to put it in there. Let's just do it like this. Sorry, guys. So... let me show you with this one. I think one bearing should be enough. I don't need to put the 2 bearings. No, I should put the 2 bearings. To be fair. And you can see this thing is already offset. But let me put the bearings in correctly. So I have good test results. Make sure the bearings are seated correctly. So let me go and show you again. Look at this. I was riding. Look at how uneven that is. You see that? The core should be not uneven like that. So basically the core did not sit right. And you can see it's wobbling. It should not wobble. It should go in a straight line. And I don't know if they meant to put it slightly inside or is it supposed to be centered. So you can clearly see it's already not centered, and the weight distribution, obviously the core being, I don't know how heavy the core is. But I do believe it will affect the forces. All right, I'm not being too scientific here, but I do believe it's gonna really affect it. But you can even see it. You can probably see it this way too. All right. You see, it's not rolling smooth. So 2 big problems. I mean, I'm not completely bagging on this wheel, but I paid a lot of money for this. But if iWonder and those people can actually fix the issue and send me some new wheels that I can actually try, then I'll be willing to update my videos, right? Because I want to be fair out there. But until then, I would avoid the cloud wheels, 120mm. This is just disaster waiting to happen. But I just want to show you that real quick. Yeah. Have a great day. And I've got the second video. It's really long. Part 2 of the building skateboard, or is it part 3 now? Part 3. I'll put up shortly tomorrow. Have a great night.